You ever wonder why some of the smartest people you know are also the ones most confused about life? The ones with the deepest thoughts, the biggest dreams, yet they feel stuck. Like life is moving, but they're not. It's not that they don't know what to do. It's that they're drowning in everything they know. Being smart isn't enough. Execution is what matters. The trap of overthinking. Smart people think a lot. That's what makes them smart. They analyze, dissect, strategize. But here's the problem. They become slaves to analysis. They get caught in a loop called analysis paralysis. They overthink every move, every step, and while they're busy building the perfect plan, someone else with half the intelligence just did it. A smart kid in school getting straight A's. Everyone tells them, you're going to do great things. Flash forward 10 years, he's stuck in a 9 to 5, unsure what happened. He waited for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect confidence, and that moment never came. Your thoughts aren't enough. Your actions are what create reality. The curse of potential. If you're smart, people tell you you've got potential. But potential is a dangerous drug because potential gives you the illusion of progress without the pain of progress. It makes you believe that success is inevitable. So you take your foot off the gas. You get comfortable. You say, I'll start tomorrow. You scroll, you wait, you procrastinate because you think you've got time. Potential is a lie if it's not followed by execution. Smart people seek certainty. Smart people want to be sure. They want guarantees. Is this the right career? Will this business work? What if I fail? They wait for clarity, but clarity only comes through movement, through trial and error, through doing. You don't need certainty, you need courage. If you want to move forward, you've got to be willing to look stupid, to fail, to start before you're ready. Perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. You know what stops more smart people than failure? Perfectionism. You don't want to just do it. You want to do it flawlessly. You want your first YouTube video to be cinematic, your business launch to be viral, your career path to be guaranteed. But here's the truth. Perfectionism is procrastination in a Gucci suit. It's fear with a PhD. It's your ego, terrified of looking bad. So it tells you to wait until you're ready, until the website's perfect, until your voice sounds better, until you feel like it. You're not waiting for the right time. You're avoiding the discomfort of starting messy. But guess what? Every winner looked awkward at the beginning. Every master was once a beginner. Every success story started as a cringe moment. Perfect isn't real, done is. Intelligence doesn't equal impact. This will hurt. But being smart doesn't mean you matter. Being smart doesn't mean you're valuable. The world doesn't reward intelligence, it rewards value. And value only happens when you execute, when you solve a problem, when you show up, when you make someone's life better. You could have 150 IQ, but if no one can feel your work, if no one is impacted by your ideas, then your brain is just a prison of potential. Nobody owes you recognition just because you're smart. You have to ship, you have to show, you have to serve. Your value is in your execution. The fear of being average. Let's talk about the silent killer, the fear of being average. Smart people grow up being told they're gifted, different, meant for greatness. So when life starts feeling normal, when they don't feel special, they spiral. Because being average feels like failure to them. But guess what? Growth looks average. Repetition looks boring. Mastery feels mundane. It's not supposed to feel like fireworks. It's supposed to feel like work. You're not stuck. You're just in the stage that nobody claps for. You're not behind. You're just in the part where winners are built. This is the price of greatness. And most smart people are too proud to pay it. Get comfortable being unrecognized. That's where you grow. Self-worth tied to achievement. Smart people often tie their worth to outcomes. When they win, they feel valuable. When they fail, they feel worthless. So what do? They stop trying things they might fail at. They stay in their bubble. They stay in jobs they hate, relationships that drain them, lives that look good on paper. Because failure would break their identity. Here's the truth. You are not your outcomes. You are not your titles. You are not your likes, followers, salary, or trophies. You are your habits, your courage, your consistency, your inner voice, your grit. When you start seeing yourself as someone who shows up, even when it's hard, you'll unlock a freedom most smart people never taste. Failure isn't an identity, it's a season. Waiting to be discovered, smart people grow up being praised. They're told they're talented, brilliant, different. So what happens? They wait for someone to notice them, to discover them, to invite them. But life doesn't reward the people waiting to be picked. It rewards those who pick themselves. You're not a prodigy waiting to be chosen. You're a builder waiting to decide. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to knock on your door with your dream life on a platter. You want to be discovered? Start showing up so loud they can't ignore you. Pick yourself, show up loud, stay consistent. Identity addiction. Smart people cling to who they think they are. I'm a strategist. I'm an artist. I'm not the type to sell. I'm not built for social media. They cling to these identities like armor. But sometimes the identity you're protecting is the very thing suffocating your growth. You're not here to protect an image. You're here to evolve. If you want a life you've never had, you're going to have to become someone you've never been. Yes, it'll feel fake at first. Yes, it'll feel awkward. But fake confidence is still more useful than real insecurity. Protecting your comfort zone is killing your potential. You don't need more time. You need more courage. Smart people think their problem is time. I just need more time to plan, to think it through, to figure it out. But time isn't your problem. Courage is. You're not out of time. You're out of bravery. Bravery to start ugly. Bravery to suck at something. Bravery to disappoint people. Bravery to bet on yourself. You keep looking at your clock, but the real deadline is your energy, your belief, your capacity to risk. The moment you decide to stop playing small, your life starts to change. Your next level requires courage, not time. Knowledge without action is a lie. Smart people know a lot. They've read the books, watched the TED Talks, listened to the podcasts. They think understanding is the same as transformation. But it's not. If your knowledge doesn't lead to action, it's not knowledge, it's entertainment. Let that sink in. Every book you finished but never applied, every idea you never built on, every lesson you praised but never lived, it was just noise. Your mind is full, but your life is empty. And the only way out is to start living what you already know. Execution greater than education. You have the audacity to choose yourself. This is the part where most people tap out. They hear the truth. They nod. They agree. But then they go back to their old habits. But not you. You didn't come this far to stay in the same place. You're smart, yes, but it's time to become powerful. Powerful enough to take messy action. Powerful enough to drop your excuses. Powerful enough to choose your purpose over your fear. It's time to become the kind of person who finishes what they start, who makes decisions fast, who doesn't need a cheerleader, who doesn't wait for permission. You know what's killing smart people? They're waiting for the world to validate their greatness instead of creating it through action. No one is coming. You're it. Start now. This is your life. Let's strip away the labels. Forget the IQ, the talent, the degrees, the compliments, the potential. Forget what they said about you in school. Forget what you were supposed to be by now. Here's the only thing that matters. This is your life, not a simulation, not a rehearsal. This right here is your one shot, and it's ticking. If you're interested in content like this, like, share, and hit the subscribe button. It's a little way to show your support. Have a great time.